Okay, I'm giving Extreme God Rush a shot with Ceres. This one's a little bit trickier because there are less light and dark enemies here, and some of them are only half so Ceres resistance won't come into play as much. I have Red Odin along in the event that I get Extreme King Metal Dragon. He has 1.5 million defense, which is quite frankly absurd, but this will give me the poison I need to deal with him in the event that I encounter him. So let's see how I do. First off is, okay. Normally that would be Gaia. She puts up a fire absorb for about 5 turns, and she'll alternate between a gravity attack, about an 8k hit, and she'll also turn some of your orbs into heart. So she'll give you a bit of recovery. She's a good stage to stall on. When she gets down to 30%, she'll hit you a bit harder, and she'll also do a slightly weaker attack with a bind on one of your subs. But it's only about 2 turns, so it will wear off on its own. So since I have Byako invading here, she has dark attributes, so I will resist her damage. So it looks like I can take all her hits while I charge. Well, I lose a little bit of HP because I'm actually down to 2,500 auto recover. And like the rest of them, at 20%, she'll use her little finishing move. It's for about 55k, or actually just 50k, it seems. I don't really want to take that hit, but I'm pretty sure I'll survive it if I do. So just get her down to a reasonable HP level, and then probably finish her off with a row attack. If this were Gaia, I could also be mostly taking my time. She is wood attribute, so I wouldn't be resisting her damage, but you know, for most teams, she is the stage to stall on. Just have to be careful with her gravity. Best thing to do with that is stash your recovery orbs until she uses it. Just be aware of when she'll actually use it, and you know, just recover at least 8k HP to survive her follow-up attack. Alright, I'm just slowly working my way down on her. So now I'm hoping I survive this dungeon so I can get that orb. That was a lot stronger than I expected, so let's try to save up another row here, and we'll see if we can't finish her off with that. Ideally I can get a row and maybe an extra match in there, just to... oh, okay. I'm gonna say amplify my damage a bit, but that might put her down into the 20% threshold. Okay, so there it is, about 12k hit. That is not a little amount of damage. So hopefully I can finish her off within a couple turns here. There it is again. Still don't have a row, but as long as I have some recovery orbs, I think I'll be okay. Alright, this next turn should finish her off. Next up will be Athena. She will recover you back to full HP for her preemptive attack. Then she'll do similar to, as she always does, is put up her status shield and then just start wailing on you. Above 50%, she has a chance to use Shining Spear, which will change a random orb into light. or she'll just hit you with her normal attack, which is about 11k. I have to be careful here because once she gets down to 50%, I'll stop resisting her damage, and she'll be hitting a lot harder when she starts using Storm Punisher. And she still has her 15%, finisher move. She'll skip a turn and then do about a 100k attack on the follow-up. So that's something I have to be careful of here. What I want to do is charge maybe stash a row attack after getting her as close as I can to 15%. She has about 5 million HP, so I don't think I'll be able to do it from above 50. And if I try it above 50, she'll still be using her Shining Spear, so that could throw off what I'm trying to do. So ideally I can get her close to that without actually putting her in that range and, making me panic and trying to kill her in one turn when I might not have an ideal board. So if I have no green orbs, then not much will happen. So I can pretty much take my time here, just slowly burn her down. Can try to speed this up a bit, maybe get a row attack in here, as long as I don't screw that up. Alright, getting closer. Something to be careful of with her Shining Spear is that you can affect your recovery orbs, so if you're reliant on those each turn to keep your HP at a safe level, then have some means of dealing with having a turn without them, in case she changes them or just in case you run out. So we're getting close to 50% here. I have all my skills charged up, so that's good. I might want to, I'm going to need at least a shield for the next round. Zeus Dios has a preemptive attack. Hits for 22,601, and I am unfortunately shy of that threshold, which complicates things a little bit. I guess I could have put some plus eggs on Red Odin to accommodate that, but I don't think it's worth it just for one silly dungeon. So we'll try our best to survive without it. Just have to time things well. So there she is in her green attribute. I'm no longer resisting damage, so I am taking a lot more. Unfortunately, that makes it harder to, set up a good board to finish her off, but we'll see. We'll see how I do. No recovery orbs, so I'm just going to use Ceres here. Alright, I'll use a shield. Give me some breathing room to get my HP back up. Okay. We're getting kind of close, but maybe get that attack in there and then hopefully save up. I'm hoping that won't put her into 15%. Yeah, we're still okay. Getting closer. Ideally I can save up 2 rows, but I'm not sure that'll happen. I have to do that while... oh shit. I just lost most of them. Oh, this is scary. I need to keep a shield available for Dios as well. she's back up in 3 turns. I'll use one here. That'll give me 1 left over, at least for now. Let's get some recovery. Clear out as much as I can. Give me some green orbs. I got 1 out of that. Alright, that Kushinada will be back up. What do they have? 8 green orbs. Shoot. And keep her low. Alright, we're still okay. Have another Kushinada back up. Ceres is back up, I can use that. Question is, do I want to use it? 5 turns on that. Yeah, I'll use that. Not liking these sky drops. Okay, so here I am at 15%. I pretty much have to kill her on this turn, so I'll use Odin. I have to use my shield. And I'm in a bad spot here. I don't have enough green orbs for an extra match. Here we go. About as good as it could get. Let's hope that kills her. Okay, we got her. Whew. Oh, this is scary. Okay. So that would be a 22-601 preemptive attack. So we survived that. And he'll put up a status shield on next turn, so I have a little bit of breathing room. And from there he has a 17k normal hit. And he also has a chance to change fire to jammer, which I don't really need the fire orbs, but he still hits for 14k with that attack. I have most of my defensive skills on cooldown, so. But once I get him into 50%, then I'll start resisting his attacks. So that really should be my goal here, is to get him down as quickly as possible. So, lots of good row attacks, good combos, hopefully, and hopefully I can get him down there in time. He has a lot less HP than Athena. He's only at 3 million. That's still a lot. Alright, Ceres up in 1 turn. I got a Kushinada up in another one after that. Let's see if I can hold on to some green orbs here, if possible. Or, I'm sorry, recovery orbs, not green orbs. I want to use those. Okay, there's a fire jammer. Plenty of recovery here, but nothing to attack with. So just clear out the board with a combo. Alright, another jammer attack. I do have Ceres and Kushinada up, so I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. I can get a row attack in here, but I want to get rid of those jammers and also heal up, so I'll just do a standard attack with that. He's liking that move, so I should probably get rid of those soon. There we go. Get my HP back up too. Alright, we're getting there. I'm out of recovery orbs, but Got my shields back up, so I'll start using some of those. Get rid of these damn jammers. He keeps using that move. Okay. Actually, maybe that's all he'll use. Yeah, that could be it. I think he has a 100% chance for that, so maybe that's why. Which is actually a good thing, because I was expecting a 17k hit from some of his attacks. So, I still need to keep my HP up. Alright, good positioning for a row attack there. And we're getting close to that light attribute, which is good. That's what I'm gunning for. I'll do that. Come on. Alright, we're almost there. The end is in sight. Let's get a shield. Get rid of these jammers. Can get an attack in there as well. Alright, thank you, Skydrops. Okay, we got one gem orb, which is really unfortunate, but below 50%, he'll still use a jammer attack, and it's just dark orbs instead of fire, so I'm still okay. He hits a little bit harder with that, but I'll be resisting his damage, so let's get a row in here. I think that'll do it. Okay, we're safe. For the most part. It's about 4k damage now, which is a lot more manageable. Once he hits 30%, he does have a chance of using Jupiter Genesis, which is a 35k attack. So it still won't do a whole lot, since I do have the resistance, but I do have to be, at least have some HP for that. And this will be a good opportunity to get my skills charged back up. I do want those available. So I'm gonna try not to do too much damage here. I do have a lot of green orbs on the field, so I also have to make sure I don't end this with some extra jammer orbs. So that's just unfortunate. Alright, there we go, we have 3. Okay, Odin's back up, and 2 turns on Kushinada, so I think I'll be okay to carry on here. Okay, there's a Jupiter Genesis. It hits for 8k with my resistance. That's still a hefty amount, so I don't need to spend any more time here than I need. And I don't think that's a 100% chance for him to use it, but it's a fairly high percentile. Good thing is I can take a couple of those, and I do have all my skills available, so we're in a good spot. And so far I don't have to worry about any more jammers, so that's good. Let's see if we can finish him off with a row attack. Now the next round, there are preemptives. It's random whether you'll get Satan or Beelzebub, but Since they're both dark, then I'll resist the damage. I don't have to worry too much about my HP. Still need to have some, so. Like in this case, my HP is a little low. I still don't have any recovery orbs, so I'll use Ceres there. Let's see if I can't kill him with that. Oh, that might do it. That extra Skyfall helped a lot. Okay, Dios is down. Let's see who we get. Okay. Satan is a lot more manageable with this setup. So, with Beelzebub, you know, he's half water, and he'll also use that full board poison thing. So I'd have to get him close to that and into water attribute where I'm no longer resisting him, and then, you know, try to one-shot him before he changes my whole board. So, okay. So Satan, you know, he'll put up a status shield, hit you with a couple weak attacks, and then use World's End, or World Ends. It's about a 65k hit, which I can survive it without a Kushinada, but as I showed in actually my Satan video, it still hits pretty hard. And really the only thing here is trying to remember how many turns between his attacks are. So he'll do it every 3 turns. So like that was the first hit. I guess I could count off his shield timer, but I never really did the math on that before. So there's a second, and next up should be World Ends. So actually I could probably just eat that attack. And actually I have recovery orbs here too, so it's not as tricky. So 16k, nothing. And that way I can save my shields for the next round. Just have to make sure I have enough HP every 3 turns. And should be smooth sailing. The unfortunate thing is, he has 6 million HP, so this is kind of a marathon fight. Alright, no recovery orbs. I just have to watch that. Use any shields that I need to in a timely fashion. Okay, I'm safe here. So let's get a row attack, some extra combos. And just get my health back up. So I guess with some of the new ultimates coming out, you'll need that Extreme Ping Metal Dragon at some point. And so far, the only time he shows up is in this dungeon as a, you know, rare invade on this stage. And he also shows up in Extreme Hero Rush, which quite honestly is even more absurd a dungeon as this one. You pretty much like, I think a Kieran team can do it pretty well, and, you know, of course Anubis, but I think most people that lay claim to doing that dungeon with a really low-level team aren't entirely genuine. So I guess if you're looking forward to that Valkyrie ultimate, then you might have to do this at some point. I guess it depends what her new stats and abilities will be, and if I know her twins will also get a similar ultimate. We have like a Valkyrie of every attribute now, so hopefully all of them won't require it. We shall see. Alright, we're getting to halfway. This is taking a while. I was going to say I could use that, but he has a status shield up. I'm not going to bother. And really, if you do get that Extreme King Metal Dragon, like, have some defense break, which probably Shiva, since it's a 100%, or unless you have a really high multiplier team, like Kieran's probably one of the only ones who can pierce it on her own, unless you have like a Kieran with or just like a really light heavy team with like a shiny boost for healers. There's one attack. Trying to keep count on my HP here. I don't really want to get close to killing him and then take an unexpected world ends, like on this next turn. Actually, auto recover would put me in a safer threshold, but I don't want to die after coming this far. Can't happen. But anyway, that Metal Dragon, like he'll buff his attack, start doing JAMA hits, and then he'll hit you with like a 275k attack, which is like really a little extreme, I'd say. He already has massive amounts of defense, and he hits hard enough on his own, and then he just finishes you off with just a killer move. So actually, I guess if you had like a low-level poison, like Lilith or something, you might not even have enough turns to poison him down. He does have about 55k HP, and I think it's by the 5th turn or so that he'll just use that chomp attack. I'm not sure what Gung Ho was thinking when they designed him, other than, getting money out of you. But there are means of dealing with him. Just very few. I guess I haven't been getting many row attacks in here through my musing. But Satan's almost dead. And then we'll do it again for Zeus, because he has just as much HP. So there's that. Let's try to speed this up a bit. Of course, now that we're trying that, we're not getting any green orbs here. I'm gonna hold on to those. Now we can do a row attack. Get I was a little slow there. Almost had one more combo in there, but that's alright. Still got a 7 out of it. And can do another one. Okay, Satan's down. Finally. Okay, so now we're at Zeus. He puts up a combo shield. Good thing is he's light dark and I'll resist both of that. He does do a jammer hit pretty much every turn. 15k normally. Let's see what that reduces to. I'll just take a hit so I don't have to bust out my calculator. But those jammers could be obnoxious. Okay, 4k, and he got rid of my recovery orb, so that's something I need to be aware of. I can poison him. And he'll just keep doing that. I need to make sure, I don't know what happened to my row there. I need to make sure I have enough combos to not heal him. So it's something I need to be considerate of when I'm trying row attacks. I need 6 combos or more, so I may be better off just doing standard combos in this case. Of course those jammers kind of make things a little bit complicated. Like even then I just healed him. And then once you hit 50%, he'll do a God Bind, which, you know, it could be disastrous, but good thing is I have Ceres here to get rid of those binds and not have to worry about it. So that's kind of why I like running with her in this case. And then it's pretty much more black holes until 20%, then he'll start using Supernova, which, let me do this combo here. That'll hit for about 50k, so, you know, every turn that's a lot of damage. I won't be getting any more jammer attacks, but, you know, put things in perspective, Satan was hitting for about, you know, 65k with his attack, so yeah, I'm looking at least 10k damage each turn, most likely more than that. And, 20% of 6 million, that's still a lot of HP. And I'll still have a combo shield to worry about, so maybe not as many row boosts as I'd want. And just healed him. That's annoying. That's one thing trying to deal with these jammer orbs is you kind of lose focus on your combo. And I just healed him again. I kind of relied on a Skyjet there, but I'll take it. At least Odin has a pretty good poison going on. So if I'm doing completely pitiful damage, no, I just screwed that up. It was a good combo, and I moved my finger a little bit further than it should have gone. For shame. We're about a quarter of the way there. That means we're making progress. That's all that matters. pretty much safe here until we get to that 20%, so that's when we'll find out how things go. I hope it works out. This is a very long dungeon. I don't want to do it again. I'm sure my score will be atrocious too. I don't think he sky drops. Alright, eat that. Booyah. So actually what I should do is save Odin's attack for 20%. I'll need all the damage I can get. 100k isn't a whole lot in the long run, but it's better than nothing. Alright, got 3 wood matches in there. Some good damage, if only they were rows. I guess the real challenge is to see how long I can keep talking while I try to do this. I'm only halfway there, I'm getting worn out. I've done worse, I guess. I did a playthrough of an Etrian Odyssey game, one of my solo runs, and quite a tinky character too, so... I can just ramble the whole time. There, we're almost at the halfway mark. Oh, poor green orbs. Leave those alone. I need those to kill you. Alright, just clearing up jammers. I guess being jammer immune would be helpful. If only Kushinada had even more awakenings. If this gets really bad, I may just speed it up in the final edits. Alright, we hit 50%. So there's the bind, and I will do that. Get rid of it. So again, it looks like he only bound the subs, so I guess if you have some accommodating leader, then that could work out. Interesting. Interesting. Did not mean to do that. And we're no longer at 50%. So just healed him, so it's just a teaser for what is to come momentarily. I just healed him again. Good. I feel like that heal does a lot more than it would do otherwise in damage. But these jammers are really oh, this is terrible. I hope I don't heal him back to full HP. That would be tragic. There's the thing with the jammers is it really, you know, it adds yet another orb color to your board and makes it hard to actually have all those combos readily available. I guess I could try to be more careful here. Get back down there. Oh, and he's light, so he's weak to my Odin nuke. Throw that out there. That was slightly redeeming. Oh, phew. Didn't want to heal him again. Had to rely on that sky drop. And really, this will only matter once we're at 20%. So I really don't want to... Well, actually, I guess it'd be fine if I healed him back above 20%, because then he would stop doing his supernova. I still don't want to heal him, though. It's taking long enough without it. Oh, there we go. More. Okay, 13 combo. If only there were more green sky drops in it. I missed a diagonal there. It was almost a good one. Uh-oh. Had a bit of lag there. Hopefully I'm not running out of recording space. Let's see if I can finish the dungeon before that. I think I know why I'm not doing as much damage when compared to the healing, because he has 8k defense, and that's not an insignificant amount of defense. So that's something you have to go through for each unit. Okay, I'll take it. I was trying to get rid of those jammers, but otherwise. Okay, we're getting supernovas? Okay, 12k. So that's enough to take 2 of those hits without recovering, which is something I would consider a good thing. Not that I want that to be the ideal scenario, but... And I think I just healed him back out of it. Hope that'll let me get rid of those jammer orbs. Oh no, more supernovas. Okay. Need to heal. I'm really not liking those jammers, but... Okay. Still don't have any green orbs. But there's a sky drop. Alright, it's just business time at this point, so I don't have to do this. Just have to suffer those jammers. Oh god. That's terrible. Ah, I just healed him. Fuck. That was a pretty decent combo too. Even with that terrible start to it. Maybe it wasn't noticeable, but I know what I was trying to do and I know what happened. There we go. Alright, bring those supernovas. I'll get up there. Oh, I missed it. Still got a sky drop out of it though, so that was good. Buttons back up. Take that. Little low on HP. Get a cure in there. Oh, what do I want to do here? It's probably bad. Yeah, I just healed him. That wasn't a good setup. Okay, I need a shield here. I still don't have any recovery orbs. Let's try not to heal him this time. I can get 2 green matches in there too, so... Still not the greatest setup. I needed one more out of that. No. Okay, that should be good. Skyfall, Skyfall. Had potential for another green one there at the top left, but I'll take it. Okay, Kushinada's back up in a turn. Still have Ceres available. Let's use her. Put her on cooldown. Get that. Coming up on 50 turns here. He's almost dead. It's still going to be a victory. Alright, so I have a light match over there. How do I want to do this? Probably poorly. Yeah. There we go, 6 combo. Should have killed him with a poison. Let's see if that works. 1. Haha. Victory. Oh man, okay. So there's Extreme God Rush. That was pretty extreme, at least for me. I'm worn out. Let's see how I did. 148 turns. Nice B rank. Thank you, Hunty, and hope you guys enjoyed. That was a marathon, but good luck if you're trying to get that King Metal Dragon, run a more reasonable team in the future. That definitely wasn't easy, but it was still pretty fun. So good luck, and I'll see you guys around.